Hey, welcome to America Current Affairs. So you won't believe this, but the UK has just made a huge announcement. They're basically saying, hey America, we're coming for you. Yep, they're ready to go toe-to-toe with the biggest economy on the planet.
So get this. Just yesterday, the UK's top business guy, Peter Kyle, stood up in a room packed with the heads of companies like Alphabet and Meta, Google's parent company, and dropped this absolute bombshell. I mean, this is a classic David versus Goliath story, right? The UK taking on the US. So you've got to wonder, is this all just big talk? Or do they actually have a secret plan to take on an economic giant like the US? Let's find out. Okay, so what's their game plan? Well, it turns out this isn't just some off-the-cuff remark. They've got a whole blueprint for this fight, and it's all built around something called a modern industrial strategy. So what is this modern industrial strategy? Well, it's pretty much the heart and soul of their entire plan. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a coach of a sports team. Instead of trying to be decent at everything, you decide to put all your training, all your resources into your absolute superstar players. That's what the UK is doing, doubling down on what they're already great at to win big. And this brings us to their secret weapon. See, they're not trying to compete everywhere. They're putting all their chips on the table, betting the house on 8 specific all-star industries. And here they are, the IS8, as they're calling them. You've got advanced manufacturing, clean energy, creative industries, think movies and video games, defense, digital and tech, financial services, a huge one for them, life sciences, and professional services. Basically, they're betting on everything from building the next generation of electric cars to creating Hollywood-style blockbusters and discovering life-saving medicines. But picking the right industries is only half the battle, right? How are they actually going to outpace the competition? Well, here's where it gets really interesting. Their playbook has a secret weapon, and it's all about their approach to rules. They call it being pro-innovation. Let's break down what that actually means, especially with something huge like AI. Okay, check this out. It's a perfect example of their whole strategy. When it comes to regulating something brand new like AI, the EU is building this enormous, complicated rulebook for everyone. It's slow, it's structured, it's very strict. The UK, they're going the complete opposite direction. They're being super flexible and fast, letting each sector make its own rules. The big idea here is that all the smartest innovators in the world will want to go where they can move quickly and experiment, instead of getting bogged down in red tape. So a fast, flexible plan sounds great, but is it actually working? I mean, talk is cheap, right? Well, this whole strategy isn't just on a whiteboard somewhere. The money is already pouring in. Let's take a look at the early score. First up, the investment. We're talking over £79 billion. That's a staggering amount of cash that's already been pledged to just these 8 industries. It's a massive, massive bet on this plan. And that money isn't just sitting in a bank account. It's turning into real opportunities. We're already seeing more than 50,000 new high-quality jobs popping up all over the country because of these investments. And it's not just a local thing either. This is about competing on the world stage. These sectors have already sold over £18 billion worth of their stuff, their goods and services, to the rest of the world. That's a huge sign that their products are in demand globally. Okay, so you might be thinking, sure, but that's probably just government money, right? Well, that's the thing. It's not. And this, to me, is the real proof that something's working. Some of the world's biggest private companies are buying into the UK's vision with their own money. I mean, just look at this list. You've got huge American banks, JP Chase, Goldman Sachs, pouring money into new offices and tech hubs. And then you have these massive energy companies, SSE and Uniper, dropping tens of billions into clean energy projects like wind and hydrogen. When your competitors' own companies are investing in you, that's a pretty massive vote of confidence. And this stuff isn't just numbers on a spreadsheet. It's real, physical things being built. Look at this. This is the new Birmingham Knowledge Quarter. It's part of a £4 billion investment to create a futuristic hub for life sciences and tech. This is where ideas become reality, and it's happening right now. And it's not just science and finance. Over in the creative industries, you have Universal Studios. Yes, that Universal. Building a gigantic new film and TV park. We're talking a £6.2 billion investment that's going to create something like 20,000 jobs. That's huge. All right, so we've seen the game plan, we've seen their secret weapon, that super flexible approach to rules.
And we've seen the early results, with billions pouring in. But this brings us to the final showdown. What does all of this really mean for the future?
When you boil it all down, what the UK is doing is betting its entire future on a single idea, that speed beats size. They're trying to turn their whole economy into a lightning-fast speedboat that can dodge and weave and adapt, while giants like the US and the EU are like these massive supertankers that take forever to change course. And that really leaves us with the billion-dollar question, or maybe trillion-dollar question. In this crazy global economy we live in, who wins? Is it the fast and nimble or the big and powerful? The UK is betting everything on speed and innovation. Is that really enough to go toe-to-toe with an absolute giant? So what do you guys think? Can the speedboat really outmaneuver the supertanker? I'd love to hear your take in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoy breaking down the big stories that are shaping our world, do us a favor and subscribe to America Current Affairs. Thanks so much for watching.